I don't know why I'm finding it so difficult to speak. It wasn't once, it wasn't twice, it wasn't 3 times. Yes, literally getting beaten. So my relationship was connected to the church, which is sex. I feel like I'm gonna cover it, but I don't know yet. Oh, kill yourself. Go kill yourself. Go. Jump in front of the train. Go. Hi roommates, my name is Love, and it's actually Love, literally and actually love. Welcome to Love's Room, and this is my personal space where I take you guys on my journey, on my life journey, and I open up different room doors of my life, and I take you guys through that room where we get very personal and we grow, we cry, we take adventures, we go on trips, and yeah, I just let you guys come along and showing you guys the lessons that I've learned, even at some points making mistakes and learning from it, and you guys seeing that my growth and stuff. Love's Room is about you becoming my roommate, and I've actually made up a new name for you guys, which is called my lovers. So my roommates and my lovers becoming my roommates, eventually becoming my lovers. I don't know if that goes, maybe it clicks. We'll try it out. But yes, it's where I invite you guys, where we will become roommates, and I open up different doors in my life, showing you guys and taking you guys through probably some dark rooms, some rooms with light, and some fun rooms. There's different rooms in Love's Room. And today I'm actually starting off by opening up the door to something that I hold quite dearly to my heart, close to my heart, and something that I want to be free from. And I want to be free from this thing. I just feel like, and I'm going to try not to cry. I want to be free from this story. I want to be free from this story that I've felt that has bounded me for years now, for about 6 years now, since I haven't been in a relationship with the last person I was with. But I feel so much shame that comes from this story. I feel that this story reminds me, the way I've kept this story so close to my heart, it's bounded me in some sort of way. It's kept me in some sort of chain. I really feel like it's kept me bent over like the woman in the Bible. And me explaining this story is me standing up and arising and shining. And I really believe that there's so much other women and even men who has gone through what I've gone through, and I'm here to help. Now I'm going to put out a disclaimer simply because I was truly misunderstood the first time I spoke about my depression video, over me being in this relationship. And there was a lot of things that was said over that video, and you know, my own personal experience and what I actually went through. But this time I'm here to stand with others who have gone through what I've gone through. This time I'm here to even show where I went wrong. This time I'm here to help others, and that has always been my intentions, but because of certain situations I truly feel like I was silenced, and I was told that you can't speak and you can't say this and you can't say that because of so and so, and because of who they are and who this one is, and because of who your ex-boyfriend is, and X, Y, and Z. And I'm here to say that I won't be silent. I'm no longer going to allow this story to keep me. I'm not doing that. I'm not living in this story. 6 years has been the toughest years of my life, And during that process, I have also lost my dad. I'm not living in this no more. I won't keep silent. I'm not living in it. I'm gonna face my truth. I'm going to make peace with my past and agree with my future. And this is a sign of me arising. This is a sign of me shining. And this is me giving other people hope that if you are in a abusive relationship, or you grew up in an abusive home, or whatever it may be that's emotionally abusive, physically, verbally abusive, I want my story to give you hope to move, to show you who you are. I want to show you guys the way God has showed me himself and showed me. I say all of this not to drag anyone, not to call out anyone. I don't need an apology. It's been 6 years. I've definitely healed without it, and I've done a lot of work in healing. I don't need sympathy. And if I do cry during the time I'm speaking, I'm not crying because I'm hurt. I'm crying because of the freedom that I feel, because of the way that I'm generally stepping out. And this it's taken me such a long time to even come to this point where I'm generally filming, where I'm generally like, I'm not gonna allow this to hold me. So this is not to drag anyone, and I direct it at certain people. I direct this at the Congolese community, and if you are here and you're new, I apologize in advance, but there's some disclaimers I have to make, because loads of people love to take what you say and turn it into another thing when it's actually not that. So I say this to say that this is my actual story. This is actually what happened. I'm not hiding anything. I owe nobody nothing. I owe nobody no loyalty. And during the process of when all of this happened, in the 6-year relationship that I was in with this guy, no one really cared. I'm speaking because I want to be free. I am free. I do believe it. I know it. I feel it. If I'm sitting here, I know I am. If I've returned back to give my testimony in deep depth, I know I am free. I want a better future for myself. I believe that I'm already stepping into so many things already, and I would never think or imagine that I would get to this position that I am in life. I mean, life is not perfect, but I would just never think that I would be like this. I'll never think life would turn to this point, you know? So I just want a better future for myself. I fully want to sell this building. In this building, there are many rooms. And each video, I would take you guys in rooms. And I will explain to you and give you guys an illustration of what happened in this room. It's almost like opening up my heart and showing you guys my mind and showing you guys my secrets. In Love's Room, we share secrets. And this is not to shame anyone, but this is for growth. This is for growth. This is for change. This is for an arising to happen. This is for us to remove the rug and actually clean up properly and move forward. Like I said, agreeing with making peace with my past and agreeing with my future. I do truly believe that there's more to life, and I'm a witness of that there's so much more to life. I'm so happy that I didn't kill myself when we broke up. I'm really, really happy, like more than happy actually, that I didn't die throughout the process. I'm happy, and I just really thank God that I made it through. Oh, Jesus. I really thank God that I made it through and I didn't allow this relationship to terminate me, because others have stopped. Others will stop on the line. Others have actually killed themselves. Others, if when I explain my story to them, or if they were in my shoes, they will kill themselves. Like, there's no point of carrying on. There's no point of going on. So I want others to see hope. There's hope. Even if maybe you didn't go through abuse, maybe your stories of course is not the same as mine, but I'm here to give you hope. There's hope. There's more to life than what you've been through. And trust me, I didn't see it before. I didn't see it. And some days I don't see it. But I'm here to show you that there's more to life. If I'm sitting here, I've personally chosen to wear makeup today and to look good, because I said there's no way I'm gonna get on here and not have makeup on and not show people this is I am a miracle. Somebody who I literally turned schizophrenic, heard a voice say to me, go downstairs, get the black and gold knife and put it through your belly. There's no point of you living no more. He's not in your life. And that voice kept saying, kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Go. Kill yourself. Go. Jump in front of the train. Go. Just take your life. No one cares. He doesn't care. He's left you. Look at you. You're nothing. You've done all this. 6 years in a relationship with him. Done all this. Take your life. I'm happy I didn't take my life. Listen, you know, some days I sit down and I'm taken back at the way I could look and be like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Whereas before, I wouldn't even say that. I grieved that relationship for so long. I grieved it for so long. I grieved that man, that boy coming out of my life for so long. I grieved him for so long. It took me so long to get delivered fully from him. From everything that I collected in the relationship, the soul ties, like, with all honesty, the last prayer I ever heard concerning that relationship was last year, August 2023. The relationship was about X amount of years ago. Why am I still hearing it now? There was such a chain and a bounding and a hold. There was literally a stronghold where I did move on, but spiritually it was so difficult. It was messy. That's the best way I could explain it. And don't worry, these videos that I'll be doing, I'll be literally going in. I'll be taking you guys through the building. I'm selling the building, and this is it. Me selling the building is making peace with my past. Selling the building and taking you guys through every room. So you lots are really in for it. When I first spoke, it was a problem. I remember, I think 24 hours later that video came out, it just blew. And I generally, my intentions was always to tell the testimony, because I am also God's child, and same like everybody else. But I did generally witness God save me from somebody who was physically abusing me. And when I mean physical abuse, it wasn't once, it wasn't twice, it wasn't 3 times. Yes, literally getting beaten. Verbally abused me, emotionally, all types of abuse. You talk about it, he done it. So I did witness somebody do that to me over the 6 years that I was with him, and I also was in the church as well. We all went to the same church. When I did speak about it the first time, I think by 2 days later I had a massive anxiety attack. Like, it was disgusting. It was, I can't even, it was nasty. I had a massive anxiety attack, and I remember I called my best friend and I was like, I literally can't breathe. Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know. And she literally started to pray over me. And one thing I love about my friends, do you know what, when I call them, I don't even need to get into details. If they just hear some tears, they just burst out into prayer. So my best friend, she burst out into prayer. She started praying for me, and she read over Isaiah 60, arise and shine. And that verse has been stuck with this story for a very long time, for years. And God has constantly spoken to me about it. And the reason why I had an anxiety attack at the time, 2 days after I actually released the video, I had it because I just felt like, oh my God, so much people are seeing me. I don't even understand what's going on. I didn't expect that much. Later on, news got to me that I was lying, that people shouldn't listen to me, that I'm crazy, that I'm so many things that I'm actually not. But you know what? That's what people say anyways. I know the truth and I know my story. So no one can ever take away what's happened to me, because the evidence is here. I am the evidence of it. My certain behavior, that certain things that I do now, the way I'm so cautious now, it comes from all of that experience. The way even when I date now, guys, honestly, like, you can tell, like, it's just a lot, you know. But I'm still healing. I've healed a lot. I've healed enough, and I've healed a lot, and I'm still healing. That's the great thing. But the first time I did drop the video, I was told that I shouldn't speak. And it was a big issue at the fact that I spoke, because I'm not allowed to speak on the last person I was with because of whoever he is. No. When I was with him, we will have conversations, and I will literally say to him that I don't really want to explain the story. I more so wanted to cover up everything he's ever done. I wanted to cover up the domestic abuse and the violence, like the shame. I wanted to cover up everything, and I wanted to basically show everybody that, oh my God, like, I'm young and I'm married to this guy, and everything is hunky-dory. That's how I genuinely wanted to tell the story. I never wanted to tell the story of what's happened to me. I never wanted to. I wanted to keep it a secret, and I didn't want to speak. And you know what? All my life, not just, you know, with anything, but all my life, and even during this relationship, I've always been told, don't speak. Don't say this. Don't say that. Don't go down that road. Don't do this. Don't speak. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say this. You're not allowed to speak about it because of who this person is. You can't say this. You can't. And it's like, no. Like, I'm so tired of being controlled. No. Like, I don't want to. When I was being abused, I didn't speak about it. When I was going through everything in a relationship, my friends didn't know. Nobody knew. My family didn't know. And I come from a huge family. Nobody knew. And I didn't speak. Every single time I've been told, don't speak. No. Like, no. And if you're wondering why, I feel it, because no, I no. Like, I don't know. No. Just no. I don't know why I'm saying no. Just no. I am so tired of being quiet, of just letting this story haunts me. Because there's going to be things I'm going to tell you, but there's also things that I have to hide away. Such private things that happen during the relationship that I can never tell anyone. That I can only probably tell my husband and probably my kids, but and my close ones, but there's just no. I'm tired of don't say nothing. Somebody hits you, no. Somebody sexually abused, no, don't say nothing. I am tired, no. I refuse it, no. Okay? Just no. 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 Because when I don't speak, I can't even look at a guy properly. I've only this year, and we've just started the year, I can see myself getting married. Why? Like, why has it taken so long? Like, I don't speak, and like only now, like when I don't speak, it takes me so long to see things. It hurts my mind, it hurts my heart. It's depressing. It stresses me. I hate it. I get angry. No. This time, I'm gonna speak. Why am I here? I believe that there's a purpose and a reason to life. And I believe that when you choose to follow Christ and you choose to go through that transition and transform, and you choose for God to wash you and cleanse you and to change you and to change your story and all these things, you become a product of His grace. And I am a product of His grace. My life is His grace. In every season, every moment, every time, my life is His grace. We read it in the Bible. And David's life was a product of his grace. That's grace all over. My faults in this relationship, as I take you guys through the building and through different rooms, I will also share my faults of shameful and embarrassing moments that I thought it was true. At one point, it's so shameful to say this, you know, I thought God was telling me that He is my husband, and because of that false prophecy, I stayed in the relationship although I was being abused, when God's word doesn't do that. God's word doesn't abuse you. Yeah, it's just, I'm gonna take you guys through that, so you will hear. I'm gonna explain my mistakes, and where I went past, and what I could have done better, and what I would tell younger me, what I would tell Lovely. My nickname is Lovely. I call myself Lovely. So what I would tell Lovely. Yeah, I just wish I'd done better, but I didn't. But it is what it is. The relationship I was in was very abusive, emotionally, financially, mentally, physically, all the leads you want to think about. When I actually came out of the relationship, I felt robbed. And I don't mean just some normal, it was a physical feeling. This feeling, man, like, it was so, I felt it physically. I felt robbed spiritually. I felt robbed physically. I felt as if somebody came, took my virginity, used my body, stole my money, put me in debt, used my time, played with me, played with my mind, told me, I'm gonna marry you, made me believe in things that just wasn't even true. Just This relationship was linked to the last church I was at. So alongside everything happening, I was very much church hurt as well, which I would say healing from. I'm currently at a very new church, which I'm loving. I've been there for about nearly 2 years in August, so just over a year and a half, and I'm growing there quite quickly, which I thank God for. And I'm learning and I'm healing, even just basic stuff, just learning how to like people again, learning how to talk to people again. So yeah, I'm healing quite well over there. My last church was a very good church. That to start off with, they taught me about God, how to pray and stuff, but there was a lot of non-Christ-like behaviour, not just with the people, also with myself. I didn't know right from wrong, but there was times where that would really smack me in the face. Yeah, so that relationship was linked to the church, and the way it was linked, the person I was with was actually a PK, which is pastor's kid. So it was more crazy than just a normal relationship, I could say. I don't want to pin it. The church has nothing to do with it. Again, this is not like a blame game. His behaviour was normalised between me and his family. And I would say that because I thought it was okay for somebody to treat you a certain way, and for a normal relationship with me, plus because of my upbringing, is for a man to hit you and for you to stay, or for a man to tell you that he loves you one day and then tomorrow to call you a bitch and cuss you out. To me, growing up, that's normal. So being in that relationship, I didn't know what was wrong or right. Do you get what I mean? I didn't really know. I wasn't taught. Plus because of my household. So when you meet up with like narcissistic people or people who are very damaged themselves, and you don't have any training, and you've never, I like me, I never went through that training at home to know left or right. My home was quite damaging, so it was two damaged people coming together, which just blew up, as you can see. So yeah, and those people who are damaged, yes, I am damaged, but those who hurt you would afflict you and still make you feel like you should be grateful to have them in life. And that was the relationship. Because of who he was and because of him being a PK, it was, no matter what he done to me, I should be grateful. And this is literally words from his mouth. You should be grateful that I'm in your life. Like, he's the upgrade, you know? So he's the upgrade. So I didn't really know right from wrong. I didn't know what was good and what was bad. I was very naive. I wouldn't say it was my first love, because that's not what love is. Lust will come in a form of love, but it's not love. That is lust and a whole bag of things. That's not love, because the Bible says that God is love, and that's not love. That's false love. I wouldn't even say that's love. That's just hell. So yeah, whose fault was it? It was mine. I know so many people are going to be like, you shouldn't say it's your fault. I know I didn't know better. I know I didn't. I don't know. Jesus. It was mine. If I sought if I opened up sooner, and if I didn't disregard people the way I disregard them, if I wasn't abrupt and rude, and even to the point where I did actually disown my family to some extent, and I could fully say that. And I could fully say that because I've already made peace with my family on this topic. And if I didn't value my family over his, his family over mine, I definitely done that as well. And I'm saying this because at such a young age, there was so much people having conversation with me, but I didn't listen to them because you don't know nothing. I do. The little girl in me, she's already been through so much from the home, you know. So to take that little girl through something else just isn't it. But I'm healing, yes, I'm healed, but I feel like right now, even in this season, I'm learning to forgive myself. I'm learning to give grace to myself. So if I'm saying that it was my fault, it's probably because I haven't been given a revelation of that part of forgiveness yet. There's forgiving people that everybody talks about, but I haven't. No one's spoken to me about forgiving myself yet, and that's something that, you know, God is addressing to me right now. So I'm learning to forgive myself even for certain things, and to just give myself grace, because that's not something I do. I should have done better, but I didn't. In terms of his side, I couldn't really tell you. I mean, normalized behaviour, I can't really tell you that. I would have got adults involved. My dad's now passed away about a year ago now. Oh, I don't want to cry, Jesus, please. I would have given my dad the opportunity to have my back, to have his daughter's back. When the abuse took place, I didn't report it to the police, and I have no reason to do it now. It's already gone, it's past, but I would have definitely handled it with the local authority and really and just really just handle it properly, how it should be handled. I can't really talk about my dad because I'm still, wound is very fresh. But I think I would have definitely given my dad the, I wish actually I gave my dad the opportunity to have my back, and I didn't. I was too embarrassed to tell my dad. No one had my back like that. My family stepped in for me. Of course they did. They definitely did. But there's nothing like when a father has his daughter's back. There's nothing like that. I saw the way his family defended him. I saw it. I heard it for myself. And even though I went wrong during that process, I still saw the way it was normalized. However, I wish with everything in me that I told Robert, which is my dad, I wish I really took steps and pressed and just handled it with local authority, told my dad, and got adults involved. I wish, but I didn't. And I don't regret it. I feel like maybe it should have just been handled like that. And I'm happy I've moved on, so I have no reason to handle it now. So, yeah. What have I overcome? I've overcome insecurity. As you can see, I'm very confident. I'm very nice. I'm very confident. I'm very nice. I I have a business. I have a business. And that business, Love's Beauty Room, which is my makeup business, actually launched off the back of me going through the depression and breakup of that relationship. So I was actually going to commit suicide. My mum stopped me and my siblings. They stopped me from committing suicide, and then I healed enough, and then God was like, start the business. So I have a business, and I've overcome insecurity, feeling shameful for being slim and stuff like that. Gamma nice, she was shit good. I've overcome so many things. I feel like in each video I always do like an overcoming, because you know it's a testimony. So it's a really deep testimony. Yes, I've overcome. So I've overcome just depression. I've overcome stress. I've overcome that worry, you know. I've overcome fear, you know, and I'm still overcoming those things, you know. I'm still getting used to now. Me and the Holy Spirit were working on me and God are working on talking about marriages now, you know. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Yeah, guys, just, you know, I'm overcoming like his baby steps. It's gonna take a while, a bit of time, you know, but I'm gonna get there. I've got there ready, as you can see, but I'm gonna get there for sure. I know I'm gonna get there. I feel like another thing to overcoming low standards, big on that, overcoming low standards, and that's in general, in relationship wise, building relationship with people. There's things that I don't tolerate, and I don't do, like, you know, just you know, low standards. Like if I see something and somebody has a low standard or something, we ain't dealing with that. Like that's not me, and that's not what I do. Have I forgiven? Yes, I have. Did it take long? Yes, it did. I have forgiven. And I feel like, you know, guys, I even hate the fact that I'm even sitting here. I have forgiven. I have forgiven. It took some time. It took some good long time. But I have forgiven. I have forgiven, and I just choose to not mix myself. So I don't go into the community, I don't go into anything. I just completely removed myself. And if you are going through anything, if you are going through it, or you've been through it, the best choice is forgive. Pray about it as much as you can. Get people to pray over you. Get people to pray for you and with you about it. You pray yourself, and it may take some time, but God is merciful, and ask God to give you that heart of endurance. Ask God to give you that merciful heart. So I have forgiven. I definitely have. But I just keep my peace, you know. Do I regret it? That's a very good question. Yes and no. Yes, because I feel like even sitting here, my life is so messy. But my life looks like Jesus wasn't even there, but he actually was. So I regret it because it's embarrassing. I regret it because there's no one that's gonna feel shame more than me. You know, I regret it because how did you even let this happen? Like, when I've even explained it to people behind closed doors, people have actually said to me, how can you let it go on for that long? You know, I regret it because it's just not something that no one's planned for their life. And it's dead, man. It's just dead. I don't regret it because it's life and it happens. People have been in worse cases than me. Even though my case is pretty bad, but people have been in worse cases than me. And there's just no regrets here. There's no regrets. In this life, the aim is to die empty. That's the goal. So if God showed me my life and said that this will happen, I would have definitely turned around and said, nil. But we've gone through it. I've made it through. I'm still here. His goodness has carried me. His mercy has taught me. I'm still here. So we're here. I was brought up in a home of domestic violence. Went into a relationship blind. Experienced that as well. And today I wouldn't even dare to. But this came with some life lessons. This came with some deep seasons. And maybe in your deep season, you're looking for a voice, you're looking for somebody, you're looking for that gold card, you're looking for that person. My yes will free others. Me telling this story is to free others. I know what freedom feels like now. A letter to my future kids, to my children, that I will have in a couple years. You will probably watch back at this story because my YouTube is my diary. It's my room. I will just want to tell you that I'm so bold. I'm very integral. I'm so strong. And it took me a very long time. And I purposely did not want to have you out of marriage because of what I've seen. And I'm so happy that I am your mom, your mother, and you get to see me and you get to experience the full me. The world will only get some of me, but you will get the full me. And as I tell this story, I give you hope for your own life to do more than I've done, to do better than I've done, to stand up and become a man, a great man, to stand up and become a great woman. There's more I want to say, but I don't want to say it here. But to my kids, there's more to life, and don't let it just be. Don't let don't let a season in your life shut you down. Persevere, fight, and move. If I had anything to tell my future husband, who I don't know, that I've always wondered how I'll be accepted in a new relationship. I have dated, there's been people, but the fact that you've accepted me has been amazing. I now have somebody that God has given me to share my secrets with and to share my life with. I'm so honored to be a crown, to be your crown. And I'm selling this story and I'm giving this story away because I promised myself when I came out of that relationship that I will be so much more better than I ever was. So I tell this, thank you for having my back. Thank you for having me. Thank you for accepting me and how I fully am, my ways, my thoughts, everything that's come with me, for dealing with me. Thank you. To my supporters, my roommates, my lovers, thank you to each person thank you for each person. Thank you for standing with me. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being here. The road hasn't been easy and it won't be easy, but we have definitely overcome I'm stronger than I think. I'm more bolder than I think. I'm more courageous than I think. Thank you for backing me. Thank you for keeping your hands on me. Even for your prayers, your love, your hugs and everything. And just thank you for your comments and your everything, for standing with me. I remember when during COVID, I remember the Lord said to me, you're going from an unwanted season to a wanting season. Thank you for wanting me. This is faith. This is faith. This is faith by far. This is faith. This is faith. And let my life be evident, and let everybody see that God was here. That God really worked through this girl's life. I don't know who my husband is, but I know that one day my husband will watch this. After I get married, I know I want to have kids. I know that one day they'll see this. I want to be the greatest example of this generation and my family. I have a goal to die empty, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So if I have to write a future letter, even if you have to write a future letter to yourself, to your kids or to your husband, write it. You're going to look mad. I look mad saying it, but I know I'm not mad. My prayers go into the future before I do. It's not just me speaking, but it's also a prayer. You're not going to see it. Just watch. Are you scared? No. Sometimes it could probably touch me a bit, but it's time. I'm not gonna let this hold me. My voice has cracked throughout the whole video. I'm not doing it no more. I may be scared sometimes to speak. I may be scared sometimes to even say certain things. But I know that this is a new level. New heights means new demons. New blessing means new demons, new level, new everything. I got through the last season. I didn't die during the transition. And I won't die now. Yeah. I'm not scared, I'm good. So the topics I will be covering is, I've got it written down on my phone, so that's why I keep looking down. But the topics I'll be covering, I will be talking about being a false prophet, which is me. That's a shameful topic for me. Just really being careful with prophecy and stuff like that, but I will take you guys throughout the whole process and stuff. Church hurt, I will speak about that as well, especially going to a Congolese church at the time. Crazy. Relationship hurt, that will be probably one of the biggest topics of overcoming and healing, and how I'm now dealing, and how I've turned everything, and I've become quite an integral person, and to some extent quite intimidating. And when I say intimidating, guys, not in that way, but sometimes like when I'm talking to guys, I can tell. But yeah, just becoming more integral, more firm. I'm all about self-love. I'm all about growing self and being with self and building with self and everything about self. I'm really, really all about that. So the topics will be quite vast. Yeah, so I'll be covering quite a lot. There's another topic I probably have to think into covering, which is sex. I feel like I'm gonna cover it, but I don't know yet. I don't know. But if you saw my post, I wasn't sexually abused by him. Oh, but I'll cover that topic, but I don't know when. Yeah. Well, roommates, lovers and roommates. I think I like lovers. I don't know. I have to get used to the name lovers. That wraps it up. This is the end of the first. Is it an episode? Is it a series? Or is it a part 1? I'm not too sure. Whatever the title says, it is what it is. But this is the first episode of Don't Speak. Is it the first page? This is the first page of Don't Speak. I'm going to see you guys in the next page of Don't Speak. And make sure you subscribe, make sure you like and you share. Please, please, please leave a comment down below of what you think. Some encouraging words, because I definitely do need it. I am a human being, please. Okay, I have emotions, I have feelings. Yes. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for standing with me. You guys are the greatest army I have. I'll see you guys. Oh my god, the year just started. This is gonna be crazy. But yeah, I see you guys soon. See you guys in my next vid. I'm so happy I actually didn't cry. I was about to cry, but I'm so happy I didn't cry. That's exactly why I'm wearing makeup. I think I might just continue wearing makeup in all my videos just so I don't cry. But see you guys on panels. I see you guys on TV shows. I see you guys on different platforms, because I know this is about to shake some things up. Bye guys. Love you.